Topic Pronouns. Read these sentences. The words in bold are pronouns. Example: Arun is a good student. He does well in class. Here, he is a pronouns. Next example: Shayla is my sister. She is a teacher. Here, she is a pronouns which indicate or which tells about the Shayla. Next example: Madhu and I are best friends. We go to school together. Here, I and we are the pronouns. Pronouns are words that are used in place of nouns. Ravi likes to play cricket. He practices every evening. Here, he is a pronouns which tells about the Ravi. Next example: Koel is a singer. She sung at concert. Here, she tells about the Koel. So, she is a pronouns. Next example: Look at the cat. It is drinking milk. Here, it is a pronouns which tells about the cat. In these sentences, we use he, she, and it instead of Ravi, Koel, and cat. Personal pronouns stand for the first person, the second person, and third person. Let's take an example. Neha said, "Where did you go last evening?" Gina said, "I went to the mall." Himani came with me. We met Ajay and Rohit there. They invited us to go to a party with them. Then Neha said, "Are you friends with Ajay?" Gina said, "I have known him for 3 years. Although I didn't know he knows Himani. He is, in fact, her cousin." The words in bold are personal pronouns. There are two types of personal pronouns: subject pronouns and object pronouns. First, I, we, and they are subject pronouns. For example, they live in Mumbai. Here, they is a subject pronouns. Second, me, us, them, him, and her are object pronouns. For example, the students like her. Here, her is a object pronouns. Third, you is the both a subject pronouns and an object pronouns also. For example, you can borrow this book. Here, you is a both subject pronouns and object pronouns also. Let's take another example. My aunt knows you. Here, you is also subject pronouns and object pronouns too. Complete these sentences with the correct pronouns. First, Jasmine is unwell. Dash has caught cold. So now we have to tell between he, she, it. Here it is telling about the Jasmine. So answer is she. She is the correct pronouns here. So the answer becomes Jasmine is unwell. She has caught a cold. Second, the squirrel was eating nuts. Dash was very hungry. Options are he, she, it. Here it is telling about the squirrel. So correct option is a it. So the answer becomes the squirrel was eating nuts. It was very hungry. Third, the plates have been washed. Put dash in the cupboard. Options are us, we, them. So this conversation is regarded to the plates. So the answer is them. So the sentence become The plates have been washed. Put them in the cupboard. Fourth, these are new chairs. Dash look very comfortable. Options are them, they, and us. Here they are talking about the new chairs. So the answer is they. So the sentence become these are new chairs. They look very comfortable. Fifth, Bijoy and I are old friends. Dash have known each other for 10 years. Options are us, we, and they. Here they are talking about the Bijoy and I. So the option we is a correct option. So the sentence become Bijoy and I are old friends. We have known each other for 10 years. Next, Prashant is not home. Dash is taking a walk. Options are he, she, and it. Here they are talking about the Prashant. So he is the correct answer. He is the correct pronouns to be used. So the answer become Prashant is not home. He is taking a walk. Next, Vicky told Dash about the fire in the building. So options are we, they, and us. Here the correct answer is us. So the answer become sentence become Vicky told us about the fire in the building. Next, Rina knows Victor. She met Dash in Vienna. Options are her, he, and him. Here it tells about the Rina. So the pronouns is him, which is correct. So the answer become Rina knows Victor. She met him in Vienna. Next, Tina received a watch. It was a gift from Dash uncle. This is related to Tina. So the option is she, him, and her. So the correct option is her because it is related to Tina. So the answer become Tina received a watch. It was a gift from her uncle. Next, did Dash hear Megha play a piano at the annual prize night? Options are them, her, you. So correct option is you. So answer becomes did you hear Megha play the piano at the annual prize night? Underline the pronouns in the passage. The mountaineers rose early. They were glad that the day was bright and dry. The guide came into the hut. He told them that they had to leave. The mountaineers said that they were ready. The guide asked, have you everything that you need? The mountaineers said, yes, we have. The guide said, good, I'm ready if you are. Another member of the party waited impatiently outside. She was all set for the climb and started up the steep incline alone. Wait for us, called out the guide as he adjusted the pack comfortably. Now follow me. In this passage, the pronouns used are they, he, them, you, she, I, us, me, as you can see in the red color highlighted. Replace the underlined nouns with the correct pronouns. First, Nikhil met Arjun. Nikhil and Arjun went out to watch a film together. Here, Nikhil and Arjun. Instead of Nikhil and Arjun, we can use they pronouns. So the answer become Nikhil met Arjun. They went out to watch a film together. Second, Mota bought a goldfish. Mita is very fond or the goldfish. Here we have to replace Mita and the goldfish. The Mita we can use chi instead of Mita and it instead of the goldfish. So the answer becomes Mita bought a goldfish. She is very fond of it. Next, Joe is a librarian. Joe is very well read. You can ask Joe about any book. Here we have to replace Joy. So instead of Joy, we can use he. And instead of Joy about any book, so we can use him. So answer become Joy is a librarian. He is very well read. You can ask him about any book. Next, my sister and I woke up at 7. My sister and I were late for school. Here we have to replace my sister and I. So there are two members, so we can use we instead of my sister and I. So the answer become my sister and I woke up at 7. We were late for school. Next, Shelly had forgotten to bring her pen. Bob gave Shelly pen. Instead of Shelly, we can use her. So the answer becomes Shelly had forgotten to bring her pen. Bob gave her a pen. Next, Jim and his friends were in my neighborhood. So, Jim and his friends joined Trisha and me for dinner. Here we have to replace Jim and his friends. So, we can use they instead of Jim and his friend. So, the answer is Jim and his friends were in my neighborhood. So, they joined us for dinner. Complete these sentences with the correct pronouns. First, Nishant is tired. Dash played football all day. Here, instead of Nishant, we can use he. So the answer is Nishant is tired and he played football all day. Second, the cat is hungry. Dash was scratching the door. So it is telling about the cat. So instead of the cat, we can use it here. So the answer is the cat is hungry. It was scratching the door. Third, Megha borrowed a book. Dash will return it on Friday. So instead of Megha, we can use she here. So the answer is Megha borrowed a book. She will return it on Friday. Fourth, Raj and Ravi were twins. Dash also had a younger sister. So instead of Raj and Ravi, we can use they. So the answer becomes Raj and Ravi were twins. They also had a younger sister. Fifth, the school organized a fancy dress competition for Dash. We were asked to come on time. Here we can use more than one, so us. So the answer is the school organized a fancy dress competition for us. We were asked to come on time. Sixth, he gave Dash a book. I was very happy. So instead of I, we can use me because we are saying. So answer is he gave me a book. I was very happy. Complete the story with the correct pronouns. Once upon a time there was a girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She lived with her mother in the forest. One day her mother said, "Grandma is ill. Please go and take this cake and bottle of milk to her. Grandma's house is not so far from where we live, but always keep to the path and don't stop." So Little Red Riding Hood made her way to Grandma's house. In the forest, she met the big bad wolf. Little Red Riding Hood greeted it, and the wolf asked, "Where are you going?" Little Red Riding Hood, "To Grandma's house," she said. "Can you tell me where Grandma lives?" "She lives in a little cottage by the forest." "Why don't you pick some flowers for Grandma lives?" The wolf said. "That's a good idea," said Little Red Riding Hood, and she began to look for flowers. Meanwhile, the wolf had other plans. It decided to take a shorter route to Grandma's house. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our channel. For more videos, click on the bell icon.